What's up, guys? It's Danny and Grace Cards and Toys, and we are coming back at you again today with another video. I think one that has been anticipated for quite a while, and it's finally here. I do apologize for the long delay, but I've stressed it many times, and I'll say it again. We have been backlogged on our videos due to me and Grayson being sick and then us doing other things, so it's kind of put us behind. So normally, when we would go to something, I would have it out that, following week, a couple days after we do it. But I know that this has probably been at least two, if not 3 weeks, close to it, after we have done this. But we went into the pits at Charlotte for the Xfinity and Cup. This was Grayson's first time ever being in the pits, minus what he did at North Wilkesboro, but really that doesn't count. It's not the same experience. This is with NASCAR. So, I got to say a special shout out to NASCAR for allowing us, inviting us, and having us out. We had a wonderful time. Grayson got to fulfill a dream that he's had. And then he also had something he wanted to check off. And we didn't check off necessarily everything, but we did check off one of the main things, and we'll get to that here in a little bit. Got a lot to show, not as much as normal. I will give out the numbers on Saturday. I think we got like a total of 18 autographs. On Sunday, we got 52. So there's 70 total things, both days combined between me and him. So not terrible. We weren't really necessarily going hard. We were really in an unknown environment, so to speak. First time I'd ever been into Charlotte pits, so I was kind of learning on the whim. It didn't take me long to learn everything and figure out where we needed to be, where we didn't really need to be, and where the hot spots were, so to speak, to stand and watch people. So you just kind of got to observe and figure things out yourself. I want to start out, though, by showing this. As a plane goes over, which seems to be a thing here lately on my videos, so we'll let that go. It's just hilarious. Grayson got this. It was a giveaway. Front row put a post out, and I got to send a shout out where shout out's due to my wife. She sent it to us. We were sitting at the food area, eating, or I forgot whatever we were doing. We were taking a break. Anyways, she sends it to us, and I'm like, wait a minute, where's this at? And I showed Grayson, and I said, I think it's like literally right there. So look over to the right, and I want to say 100 yards or less was where they hid this at, in a bush. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I literally held my phone up. I was just going around with my phone trying to match it up, and there it was. And so me and Grayson literally had to go around and run and get it. I won't go into the whole story. I really want to have Grayson on sometime and him tell y'all about his experience. So I won't, blow the whole story. Anyways, we got this. We made it on their Facebook page. I think they put it elsewhere too, but that was cool. That's Todd Gillen, and that is a race-used visor. So that goes into Grayson's ever-growing memorabilia collection. That kid is 9 years old and has some of the craziest stuff. It's insane. And then we've also got these. Now, this is so uncharacteristic-like of myself, but it was just in the episode that we were in. These posters got a little bit dinged up on the edge. I mean, it's Larson, so it's not like they're going anywhere, but I'm just not proud of how it happened. Especially, I'll show you this one too. She's seen better days. What it was, we had our little cooler in the bag that we had took in on Sunday, and we didn't get this side Saturday. This was on Sunday, and it got wet, sweated, and got the poster wet. Like I say, it's so uncharacteristic like for me to have something like that happen, but I'm glad it wasn't really majorly important. I'm just glad that we did get those signed. So we're going to go right into this, no particular order. I'll show you Grayson's stack first, and then I'll show you mine, and then we'll get into die cast, stuff like that. Starting off, this is Grayson's stack, though. he got Mark Garrow to sign these 2 cards. If you guys didn't see it, go check out Mark's Facebook page. We made his Facebook page. And he was so thrilled to see these. If you guys aren't aware who Mark is, he works for PRN. And he literally just called his last race the other week at Vegas. And it was so nice that we got these, because I've been chasing these for a while. And I'm like, Grayson, we got to get him, because he's fixing to basically be done announcing, and we may not see him at the track anymore. So, young Mark Garrow, cool there. You'll see those again here in a little bit. Grayson got his picture with Leland Honeyman signed. Then they took another picture. It was funny. Leland remembered Grayson. We got Josh Berry. And you may see some of these cards double again. We were so happy to get this King of the Hill card. We were actually sitting, resting again at a different time of the day. And Joey Gates come up to get him a box of Bojangles chicken. And I'm like, well, we're going over there to get him. And Grayson's like, yep, because we need that card. Leland Honeyman signed that. We didn't really chase a lot of the Xfinity, which, like, literally, I think that is all the Xfinity that we got there. Like, literally. The rest of this came from elsewhere. We did get Reddick. He got the pole for Sunday's Cup race, so he was nice to sign there. Grayson got the Monster Girls. I don't think it was either one of them. Looks like one is Erica Ann, and then maybe Marley. Not sure. Marla? I don't know. Anyways, we had heard they don't sign. They evidently do. And that was nice. I guess he can get Herbst on there and finish that one off. Cody Ware. I think that's a new card for us. And then Grayson managed to get Kyle and Cliff Daniels on this one. He was excited to see it. I had already bypassed it, and I felt so bad, but I didn't realize it was the home edition. So, got that. Grayson got his Larson sticker signed. This was also on day one, getting those. Grayson had this Cody Ware, and he got that. He got the new Carson Hocevar. And he got Chase Elliott. It was awesome, as we got another plane. It just must be doing test runs or something today. I mean, we do live right near an airport, guys, so I just know it overpowers my voice a whole lot of times, and you can hear the plane over my voice, so that's why I kind of just shut up, so to speak. Anyways, a lot of these autographs that you are about to see, we literally got right outside the driver's meeting. It was pretty insane. Not all these, but actually, you know what? Most of them I think we did. So, we'll just call it that. Chase Elliott. Signed that one. Like I said, all these are Grayson's. Christopher Bale. Oh, we got Kurt Busch. I forgot that. We got him on pit road. He walked up and went into Bubba's thing, and I'm like, oh my God, it's Kurt Busch. So, it's nice to get him. I had thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to bring it. Got Ty Gibbs also on pit road. Well, behind the pit wall, whatever. They were walking up. Cole Custer the same way. So I lied to a certain point. William Byron the same way. We were just standing there. Now, the rest of these, yes, the rest of this come from, like the driver's name. Well, Shane didn't. Take that back. So Grayson got his Shane card signed. Yeah, but the rest of this did. At the driver's meeting thing. He got Brad on this. Grayson already has this triple sign, but it was what they were handing out. So he needs Priest and Busher to finish that one. He completed this one. He already had Daniel and Ginsburg. So he needed Ross. And Ross was talking about how he had never signed one of these. What he doesn't know, though, this was given out on the souvenir hauler. I mean, you were supposed to use code Trackhouse and all that, and it never would work for us. So I was like, Grayson, you can just at least get them signed. So he did. And he got that triple sign now. He added that to his collection. We've got Ricky Stenhouse with the Hulk Hogan beverage there. Austin Dillon, new card for him. We were excited to see that. Bubba Wallace. Chris Buescher. Eric Jones. And we had this one. They were giving out the Advent Health one. We had the Chicago Medicine one. Kyle Busch. We just got these in the other week, so we wanted to get that signed. Long John Silver's for Zane Smith. Noah Gragson. And then Kyle Larson to finish his cards off. Now we'll go right into my stack, and then we'll get into the die cast and stuff. All right, I got my Mark Garrow. I needed these for sets, so I was really, really excited to get those crossed off. There's my Tyler Reddick. Like I said, some of these are the same cards. Just don't want to bore y'all with them, but I do want to show you. I was excited to get the King of the Hill. It's one of my favorite cards of the year. If they make that in die-cast form, I definitely want to pick that one up. Leland Honeyman Jr. Got a Cody Ware throwback. That was from Darlington earlier this year. Chase Elliott. Christopher Bale. I did manage to get an Alex Bowman. I don't think Grayson had anything for him. Here's the Kurt Bushes I got. And I'm happy to cross this one off. This was some photos I took way back when. I think like 2015 when I was when Gordon won his final race. And I've just been working on these over the years. And that was one that I needed. Just something fun that I've done to the side. I've gotten quite a bit of them. Some of them I'll never see now because they've retired. But that one was kind of in that position. Cody Ware. Cole Custer. You can see me and Grayson basically got the same cards signed. I did get a different Ross than he did. The reason why we didn't get the ones that they had on certain guys is because we already had those cards. So that's why. Stenhouse Jr. Austin Dillon. Bubba Wallace. Chris Buescher. I know, like I said, y'all have seen these, but I'm still wanting to show them anyways. Eric Jones. Eric Jones. Here's my Kyle Busch. Long John Silver's for Zane Smith. Noah Gragson. He signed right there. It's hard to see in black. And then I got another Cody Ware. So there's my stack of hero cards. / trading cards. All right, then we go right into the die-cast stuff. I got the new 2025 Wave 3 Kyle Larson. NASCAR Authentics crossed off. Now I'm just looking for the chase piece in that. Hopefully I can get that soon and then get that signed. And then we go right into this. Now, Grayson had a few things that he wanted to, fulfill. There's the plane back again. Jeez, man, jeez. Anyways, Grayson had a couple things he wanted to fulfill while he was in the pits. And that was meeting Jeff Gordon, meeting Michael Jordan, meeting Jimmy Johnson. And I want to say there was one more thing, but we saw Jimmy Johnson from behind a fence at his RV. They had the black petition stuff up, and I was like, Grayson, nah, that's not the time to do that. I mean, with Grayson, I probably could have pulled it off, but I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. We saw Michael Jordan come through with his entourage, all his the cars and stuff, but we made the wrong decision, and we went to Bubba's pit thinking he was coming down there, and I didn't put two and two together. We should have went up to Reddick's, and we probably would have saw him. I know that's where he was sitting because from our seats I zoomed in and saw him sitting there. But yeah, it is what it is. But we did get Gordon. Not only did we get Gordon the first day, but we also got Gordon the second day. So to walk out of the pits with 3 Jeff Gordon autographs is pretty dang good. So here's what Grayson got. He had the, I had given him this because I was like, dude, if you want to take this in, I know you don't have a die cast of him, and you can get this signed. And he was like, sure. So Grayson got his Disney car color changers of Jeff Gorvette. If you guys are not familiar with the movie Cars, on Cars 2, Jeff Gordon plays Jeff Gorvette. And there it is, signed. On the first day, that's what he got. And then I got this. There's a backlog story as to us getting him, too. It was just the wildest thing. But I won't tell that here for the sake of time. I know Grayson would probably want me to, but I'm not. I could even save that for him. But I got this 2011 AARP Drive-In Hunger color chrome car, signed. Picked this up from someone a couple months back, I believe. And I've been holding it and finally did get it signed. It looks good in orange. Would I've rather had it in red? Sure. But I was like, you know what? I'm not, being picky. When you got Gordon standing there, you just go for it. And we did. And this is a beautiful piece, and I'm glad to have it signed into the collection. And then the last one we got on Sunday. Now, Grayson wanted his picture with him the first day. He said he had to go, and we told him that's okay, and he said thanks for being a good sport. So Grayson got his photo with him on the second day. He didn't get his autograph, but I did, and I needed him for a Disney car, and I got him on the Racing Rescue 2025. I know this is not his actual character look because this is the way he looks, but I'm okay with that, just having one signed and putting it into the collection. If you guys aren't aware, we are big Disney Cars fans. We have tons of cars. If y'all hadn't seen that video, go check it out. It's grown since that video. And what I'm doing is, in the end, all this is Grayson's anyways. My stuff is his. It's not hard to figure that out. But what I'm doing is personally getting characters, the real people that play them, to sign their car and putting it up. I mean, we have from names of, Humpy Wheeler to Daryl Waltrip to Richard Petty to Mario Andretti, David Hobbs. It's pretty awesome as to the people that we went back and gotten stuff signed by. So it's pretty insane. But so glad that Grayson got to meet him. It brought more joy to me that he was meeting Jeff Gordon than me getting my stuff signed. I mean, I've met Gordon several times over the years, many times actually, and some good experiences, some not so good, and then whatever. But it was good. It was good experiences on these two. So, like I said, happy that Grayson got that wish fulfilled at least. All right, last two items are some that I have been wanting. I paid up a little for these on the merch trailer, which I do not normally do. But I was like, the odds of me getting these signed are really good, so why not go ahead and do it, cross them off, and be done with them for Larson. And that is going to be, the first one is the throwback. HendrickCars.com. I saw this car in person. However, I know he crashed out in the race at Darlington, but still, I'm doing a thing where I collect these every year. I've got all his throwbacks from when he started to now at Darlington, and I didn't want to miss out on this one. This is, like I said, the 2025 HendrickCars.com throwback, one of 1,476. This is not an official review or anything. We probably won't do that here. But I got this thing dual signed by Cliff and Kyle in orange, and let me tell you, it looks great. I'm excited with how it turned out. The car looks amazing. And there is Cliff's autograph right there. And then we've got Larson on the front. Beautiful piece right there. Got cars. We have over 30,000 online now, it says. We have over 30. It's just amazing how they change it up. I love this car, though. It looks so great. It looks great. Tribute to Terry Labonte on that one. But anyways, this last one, I was very, very excited and hoped that they had it. This is an advanced run. Number 5, 2025, HendrickCars.com, Zach Brown Band, one of 300. So this one is going to be, in the long run, as the plane comes back again, they got to be testing out that thing. Y'all are probably like, I'm over that plane at this point. I kind of am too. But anyways, these are not due out till a while from now. I think another several months maybe. But he ran this at Vegas just the other week. And I knew they had released these at Kansas. And I was like, the odds of me getting lucky is not going to be. And I think I literally got like one of the last ones that they had on the hauler. I don't know if they did, if it was the last one or not. Anyways, got the car. So excited to have it. And it being the advanced run one, like I said, in the end, this one will hold more value. We got Cliff on the back, and we got Kyle on the front. I would love to have Zach Brown on this. I know it's not in gold. I was like, man, I've got the orange. I can't be picky. Just give it to Kyle and let him sign, and he signed both of them. I was so happy to get them signed. It took me all day to do it, but we managed to do it there at the end after qualifying. Stood at the wall, and I called him over, and he signed. And I think me and Kyle patched up a lot of our differences and what was going on there, and I kind of got that respect back, and that's what it took. And he's been good ever since. So I want to stay on that page for sure, not the wrong page. Not saying I was anyways. I mean, I've always been respectful to him. But anyways, so glad to get those signed. I know we're 22 minutes in. I've rambled for probably 5 of that 22. It's on different stuff. But just wanted to show y'all everything. The experience was beyond incredible. The memories made with my son down there is stuff that I can't take back, and stuff that I wouldn't even want to take back, because just seeing him so happy down there was awesome. So that's going to do it though for today. If y'all enjoyed this, we appreciate it, and hope y'all did enjoy it. If you didn't, I'm sorry you wasted your time. But I do want to give y'all the final thing here. On Saturday I got 9. Grayson got 9. He tied me. But get this, on Sunday, Grayson got 27 and I got 25. So my son beat me in autographs, and that's okay. I'm going to tell you what, though. Grayson is turning into a professional at this stuff, guys. I'm not even joking. Watching him at Bristol and then watching him there, it's just next level stuff for a 9-year-old. And it's awesome. So he enjoys it, and he really, you really can tell he does. And that's what makes me, you know, happy to see him enjoy it like he does. But anyways, that's today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you're new here, consider commenting, liking, subscribing, the whole 9 yards. And if you're not new here, like and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you have. But anyways, like I said, I've been rambling, and I'm just continuing. So I'm gonna get off of here. Hope y'all enjoyed. This is Danny and Grace, Cards and Toys, and we'll see y'all later. Take care, guys. God bless.